Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 9, Episode 5 of One Tree Hill. This time the title of the episode is The Killing Moon, and I am excited and also very concerned about what's going to happen on the next few episodes, especially on this one, since this is the one that I'm going to watch. I'm stressed because the last thing we saw about Nathan was that his the stuffed animal that he got for baby Lydia was like on the floor, like in the middle of the street. It could mean anything, but it also could mean like that guy who, who Dan threatened, was a drug dealer. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. I am extremely scared about what's about to happen. So I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys continue supporting for more. After this, we only have a handful of episodes to go through One Tree Hill. Definitely, if you're watching this in the month of August 2021, then it's probably going to be the last month that I react to One Tree Hill, since we are coming to an end. And it's sad, but also exciting, but mostly sad, because I don't want to finish the story, but I also want to finish, but like I don't want to say goodbye, and I don't think I'm going to be able to say goodbye, so it's like I don't know what the hell to do. So I'm gonna watch this episode. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you love One Tree Hill. Subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and you can go right now to Patreon and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, link as always will be on the description down below. Make sure to check it out, and thank you to everyone who's supporting my reactions. I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just begin with Season 9, Episode 5 of One Tree Hill. Here we go.
Good morning, Haley.
Oh, good morning.
Everything okay?
Yeah, no, Nathan is not here.
Actually, would you mind watching the kids today? We're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I
What a
trust
mistake.
you. Okay.
Yeah.
You need to learn to trust yourself.
It is true. He has to learn that too. He can't. He just can't believe he just can't believe that he was so like that he just simply forgot, because we all know how much he loves his kids and his family. So this whole idea that he had that he was going to be a good dad just like is completely destroyed right now. He has no confidence. And like I know it takes just like get back into it, but his mind is not there yet, and I feel terrible for him because he feels awful. He feels awful for what just for what happened,
Naughty, naughty.
Who's that?
Chuck.
Chuck, say hello to Tara.
Do you have a sleepover?
Sort of.
Yeah.
How did you get in here?
Took Alex's key. She didn't want it.
What are you doing here?
Just came by to tell you I can't go to the movies because my dad's coming home today.
Oh, that's wonderful.
How'd you sleep last night? Not great. I already missed my bed and Quinn. But at least I woke up in the same bed, so maybe I'm good. I don't think you're good just yet.
Thank you.
Clay, you have what's called a dissociative fugue disorder.
Yeah, that's what.
A fugue disorder? In short, you temporarily become someone else. People can function normally. They walk, drive, even have a conversation, but when they come to, they can't remember anything.
I was thinking about that.
Why?
I didn't know how to pronounce
why
it.
me? Why now? Sometimes a traumatic incident can trigger the mind's circuit breaker, causing the lights to go out. That sounds really, not fun. See, here's the thing, Doc. Whatever it is I repressed, if I repressed it, I don't want to know what it is. So, I think I'm gonna go.
It's a wonderful thing how how your mind just like doesn't give a fuck about that. I am talking from experience on the past year. it's like, you know, you just, like, one day your mind is like, you know what, you're ready to confront this, even if you think you're not. And your mind just unlocks it, or tries to unlock it in ways, you know, in this type. I had also, like, not that type of problem, but I do have a lot of issues with sleeping and falling asleep and calming myself down and things like that. So I totally can relate to what he's going through. But yeah, the mind's a very powerful thing. And even if the doctor says, oh, once we crack this, that is the end of the story and you will be fine, there is no guarantee for that, you know? I mean, you can process it as best as you can, but at the end of the day, it takes time and it's different for everyone, you know? There's not a magical
I didn't mean
solution.
to waste your time.
I'm afraid you can't leave, Clay. You checked yourself in, so now we're responsible for you for at least the next 24 hours.
Well, I mean, maybe he lost his cell phone.
He knows my number. I don't know. I just think I should call the police. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Is Dad home yet?
No.
Hey, bud. Your dad's delayed just a little bit, but he'll be home soon. And until then, you and Lydia are hanging out with me today. Come on, let's go get her.
She just has a feeling. I have a feeling too. That's a mother of Nathan. I have a feeling. A terrible feeling. Oh God. That's his phone. What's going on? Who has my child? Who has my child?
Will you come meet my dad tonight?
Sure. You know what? Tell him to bring his Chris Keller CD collection, because for Kid Keller, I'll even sign autographs.
This is gonna be the best night ever. My two favorite people in the same place.
Awesome.
Two?
Don't you have 3 favorite people?
Oh, right. My mom's gonna be there too.
That's
my baby.
Hey!
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Chuck has got to put one and one together.
Okay, here we go. Let's go. Gotta go. It's weird. I wonder chicks don't dig that guy.
Oh, God.
I think we need to talk.
I think we
I
do.
First Alex leaves town, now Tara leaves you for Chris Keller?
Well, the thing is, Tara didn't leave me.
Chase, you need to face the fact that your girlfriend's with Chris Keller now. Can't really blame her. Chris Keller is Chris Keller.
Thank you, Chuck.
You're right.
Unless, are you dating Chris Keller's girlfriend?
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
not sure
That's
I'd call it
exactly what he's doing.
But you must not have known it was Chris Keller's girlfriend, right?
Well, not at first.
Chuck Skolnick has never been more disappointing.
He talks about himself in third person.
Hey,
Hey, I just got off the phone with the sitter. She said you're running late. Is everything okay?
No, yeah, everything's fine. I just wanted to spend some more time with the kids.
Oh, great. That's great. I'll let you get back to them then.
Okay, bye, babe. Love you.
I love you too. Bye.
What happened? Where is he? Where's the other child? He does remember he has 2, right? Not trying to be mean or anything. Oh, there we go.
just say it if you want.
I'm not following.
You think I'm a horrible dad?
I have seen horrible dads, and you are not one of them. But you are a lucky dad. You should be counting your blessings.
Yeah. Oh, the baby's so cute.
Okay.
Julian, he's fine. Nothing's changed. Davis is still completely healthy. But I am a little concerned about you.
Are you
Yeah,
sure he's
me
okay?
too.
Because I read online that some symptoms can take a few days to surface.
Hey, is there any way that I could get you guys to do a story on getting rid of Tree Hill Cafe bitches?
I'll see what I can do. I can't believe she hung up that banner. Who does that?
That's what I said. She's such a little cockroach. Exactly. Hard to get rid of.
No.
Please tell me that did not just really happen.
Oh, Jesus.
That's not really happening either.
Oh, that plant was infested with... Oh my god.
I think it's sexy when you try to be noble.
Oh, Jesus.
First of all,
yeah.
second, you copy my cafe, and now Chase, obsessed with my sloppy seconds much? You can have your cockroach-infested plant back.
What? This is the thanks I get for giving you a gift? It was perfectly fine when I dropped it off. Oh my god. The roaches must have come from Karen's cafe.
Okay.
Oh.
There must be a reasonable explanation for this. Maybe this is all just misunderstanding.
Chase.
You are dead to me. And you? I know your type. I used to be a bit of a bitch just for the sake of being one, but now I am a bitch for the sake of my friends and family. You do not want to test that.
Yeah.
Look up, bitch, and you'll see Brooke.
We didn't need that backup, but okay, Billy.
Hey, Brooke.
Dead!
You are dead. You're taking her side.
Hi. I just need to talk to someone about my husband. He's Nathan Scott, and he's missing.
How long's he been missing?
Well, he was supposed to come home last night at 9 o'clock, and he
We
didn't.
can't file a report till 24 hours have passed.
Whoa, that's it?
24 hours.
Did you see Training Day? You know Denzel was the bad guy in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like lazy cops.
I'm sorry.
Look, Peacock, we have rules
Oh
for a
my
reason.
God.
Men leave their wives every day, especially professional athletes.
Oh, okay, so, hey, no, now we're
Yeah,
making
that's
generalizations.
just
So you're the jackass
disgusting.
in high school who now gets to harass people and carry a gun. Come on, man, even if he wasn't, would you leave her? Something's wrong here. I
Yeah,
promise.
that's very
She just
true.
needs someone to make her feel better and just make her feel like everything's gonna be okay.
He has a good heart, you
Scott?
know.
I'll do what I can do, okay? But I can do a lot more for you after 24 hours.
Well, it's fair. If they do have a policy, they should wait the 24 hours. You know.
What you looking at?
Lost my plane on the roof.
Please tell me that kid exists and is not in his imagination. Because if this is a ghost kid, I'm dropping the show right now. I ain't came here for ghost stories. I just want to say that.
Don't do that.
What?
Don't give me that look. The doctor gave me the same kind of sympathetic look. So did the babysitter. I'm tired of people giving me the benefit of the doubt.
No one needs to give you the benefit of the doubt. It was a genuine mistake.
Yeah.
It was my mistake, too. I knew you were overwhelmed and preoccupied with the stage. You were in a hurry. You were sleep deprived.
No.
I should have seen that.
No, this is not gonna help
Doctor's
him.
right.
Like blaming yourself or partially trying to blame yourself for what happened is not gonna help him. It's just he's going to still be feeling awful, you know. He's gonna think, oh, she's just doing this, you know, just to try to cheer me up. But it was a mistake. It was his mistake, but it was just at the end of the day a mistake, an accident, and it just happened. And we need to find a way to move forward, you know. But it's okay. You don't need to blame yourself.
No, thanks.
Miss, look, I'm sure everything is just fine. You know, I bet he missed his flight.
You know, if one more person tells me that, I'm gonna lose my mind.
He will have cold
Can
if
you
he
imagine
lost.
how you'd feel if your husband was missing and no one would help you find him?
Come on, it's right there.
Okay. You didn't hear this from me.
Yeah, of course
Thank you
not.
so much.
Oh my god.
Okay, it looks like Nathan Scott was on flight 2326 last night. I hope that helps.
It literally doesn't. So he was, but what happened? Where is he? If you see the teddy bear in the, oh my god, will it be there? Still be there? Shoot me. Shoot me. Right this second. Oh, is it still there? Shoot me. Shoot at me right now. Where's my son? You really don't need to stress me out on the final season of this show. I hate this so much. Where is Nathan? Where's my son?
Someone put this on my car.
What is that? Fry your burgers. Not.
Julie.
Why?
Oh. It was that bitch. It was Tara, wasn't it? Oh my god.
Did it take a stranger to tell me the truth that I deserve to be punished?
No, you don't, Julian. Julian. How can you listen to some like that random stranger over your wife who loves you? This is so disgusting. It's the girl from it's Tara.
It's another James girl. Oh boy, between your mommy's good looks and your daddy's athleticism, you're going to be unstoppable.
True.
He diagnosed me with the fugue disorder.
Can it be treated?
Yeah, if he stays.
Yeah, I guess most people stop wandering once they've come to terms with whatever triggered it.
I mean, if you have a diagnosis and a possible cure, why would you want to leave?
What could possibly be bad enough to make my brain shut down? I guess I'm just afraid of what that missing information might be.
It's terrifying.
And I'm afraid of burdening you with more of my struggle.
No.
Because you're afraid that you need to stay.
You should probably have them reinforce the windows with bars or something. Full moon's coming.
Get over here, right now. Give me this coin. You ready?
No.
Huh?
He's not a werewolf.
At least you know you're not a werewolf.
Too bad.
We'll be okay.
Oh. Oh, the pain I feel right now. This is not happening. This is not happening.
Mom?
Yes?
Does Grandpa Dan really have to leave when Dad gets home?
Yeah, honey, I'm afraid he does.
What's going on? No, Dan wouldn't kidnap him. No. A gun. Oh no. Okay.
Can I help you with something?
I thought you said you lost everything in the fire.
Well, maybe that's his insurance money. I don't know.
Hey.
Do you really think that he will be crazy enough to kidnap his own son so his son realizes that he is needed around the house and he wants to stay there? No. Oh my god, but this is Dan Scott. I don't know, man.
Thought you were leaving.
Dude, hey, lighten up, man. Why don't you call, not Alex?
I already talked to her. She's coming over tonight.
You're being a jackass. That's just so stupid. You are upset because Chuck, you know, you got ignored, but or something like that. And like you're taking on Chris for what? He didn't do shit. Just break, like, why are you still holding that? Oh. Look at that. We're gonna fry that bitch. How dare she? Oh my god. Don't deserve that.
Hi, I need to speak with the owner, please.
Sorry, Tiara's out for the night.
Could you give her a message for me?
Sure.
Great.
Oh, this is the part where she trashes it. Oh! I knew it. I knew it was gonna be the other cafe. Oh! Okay. You know what? That bitch deserves it. Oh, but you don't deserve this.
Is that all you got?
Oh. Sweetheart, you have to understand something. The babies still need their father. You know, possibly with all his teeth as well. Oh, God. Oh my God.
Well, answer the question, Dan. You said you lost everything in the fire, so why do you have this?
And all that money, why do you have that? Was it not an accident? Did you start the fire yourself?
Did he?
Oh my God, you did. You started the fire. I trusted you. I let you into my home. I defended you, and you lied to me, and you took advantage of me. And the doors here and at the cafe, was that you too?
Haley, will you let me explain?
What else are you lying about, Dan?
You're right. Nathan gave me the baseball and the picture, and I sensed a thaw. At least an opportunity for one. I had to act. I tried to get close to Jamie and Lydia while Nathan was still vulnerable. But I didn't know anything about Nathan missing until just now. I promise. It was just a desperate man trying to get close to my family.
That I believe.
Please.
That I believe. That much I believe.
You understand, don't you?
I don't believe that he...
I'm sorry. I do understand. I'm out of my mind right now. Of course you didn't do anything to your son.
Of course not.
I'm just so worried about him.
Yeah, I get it.
You need to relax.
We're gonna find him.
If Nathan didn't come home, there's a perfectly good explanation for it.
Yeah, then someone kidnapped him.
Right. He probably missed his flight. Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's understandable that she will lash out at him, you know, but he wouldn't hurt Nathan. Right? Wait.
What's your emergency? I need your help. There's a murderer in my house.
No. Wait. No, you wanna make me believe that he kidnapped Nathan? It wasn't him. No. No. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 9, episode 5? Was it 5? Was it 5? Yes, episode 5 of One Tree Hill. Hear me out. Okay, things are going cray-cray. This episode kind of like it's building something up, you know? And I appreciate kind of like the calmness, kinda, before the storm. But I do not appreciate that I did not see my son, Nathan, my firstborn, on this episode. Where the hell is he? Like, this is the final season and you decided to just not have Nathan on one episode? Like, previous episode was just like him talking on like FaceTime. So this episode you decided to just like, yeah, we're not gonna show his beautiful face. Like, no. That's not how it works, okay? Because, okay, the way you're stressing me out is just unbelievable, man, okay? Hear me out. Do I believe that, what's his face? What is his face? Dan burned out his place just to try to get close to his family and kind of like tried to emotionally manipulate Haley and Nathan into letting him back into their lives just so he could, you know, have some sort of relationship with Jamie and Lydia. No, I mean, I completely believe that. I believe he will be that way and that he will be like, oh, I have nothing. I don't have even a penny on my pocket. Like, just please take me and like, just try to, yes, I will. I absolutely believe that. I think, you know, it's not so far-fetched to think that he will do such a thing. But I wouldn't think that he will be like, no, you know? Nathan just told me, Nathan, my son, the one that I'm trying to make peace with so he can allow me to be back in his house. Actually, I am going to kidnap him and keep him away from his family so his family needs me, you know, and I can be there. You know, because I would much rather make my grandson and my granddaughter lose their dad, but have me instead. Yeah, I don't, you know what? I'm not here to defend Dan. by any, like, that's not happening, okay? I'm not defending Dan at all, but let's be real. He wouldn't do that, okay? And you can't believe that he wouldn't do this because of, like, a lot of reasons. One, because he loves Nathan. Two, he loves his grandkids, so he wouldn't harm them in that way just to get closer to them. Okay, so this whole idea that he is the one who kidnapped Nathan and is behind Nathan's disappearance. Now, indirectly, maybe he did put Nathan in danger because he threatened the drug dealer. And the drug dealer said, you know what, I'm going to get back at Dan Scott by kidnapping Nathan. Like that, I believe that indirectly he's causing harm to Nathan because of his actions, you know, because he was trying to protect Quinn and Clay, and because the drug dealer was in the park where Lydia and, you know, and Jamie play. So anything like a confrontation between gangs or something could have started there, and the kids could have been hurt, you know. So I think that is kind of where the story's going. I just don't believe that it was him, and if it was him, I just think he will be throwing to the garbage any possibility that he, at the end of the day, kind of had a good heart, or that after what he did, the death, like the fact that he killed his brother, did actually have some impact on him. Because if it didn't, then I believe that Keith died for nothing, you know? And I don't know. I don't think they're just going to get rid of that. You know, it has been such a part of Dan's story, you know, that I just don't think they're just going to say, you know what? It doesn't matter that he killed his brother, he went to prison, he lost all his family. It doesn't matter. He's still the same piece of shit that he always was. Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't really buy that, you know. So I am not sure that they're just gonna throw that out of the window. Now, we do have a scene. I mean, a lot of the scenes that we saw at the beginning of the episode of the season have already played off. Clay and Quinn has already played off. Like, you know, we have seen it. The what is her name? Brooke trashing down the cafe that we initially thought it was Karen's cafe, but it's actually the other girl's cafe. We have that. Julian getting beat up and feeling happy about it because he feels that he deserves it. We had that. But we haven't had the part where Dan is sitting in the car with Chris Keller, and they're about to go in, like, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do, and they have a gun. So I have no idea. Like, that hasn't played out, and I'm going to guess that has to do with Dan kind of going and trying to save Nathan or something like that, right? It has to be. And now, of course, Haley's freaking out. Haley doesn't know what to think. The love of her life is missing. She doesn't know where he is. She thinks, you know, the worst thing just happened, and, you know, of course she lashes out. Of course she does, you know, and I don't really blame her for believing that it's Dan, the one who did this. I really don't blame her. You know, she's going through a lot right now, and she's doing this on her own. So it's scary, and she's scared, and I fully understand what she's going through. I feel so much for her, you know, but Nathan is going to be okay. Because you are not telling me that in the final season, my son is going to die or something. So that's not going to happen. He's going to be okay. They just want to create drama for the sake of creating drama, and I do not appreciate it. Okay? Just leave Naley alone. Please, okay? Anyways, then, what else did we had on this episode? Oh, of course, Julian. Julian, my other son, love my life as well. He's going through a lot. But there's this thing. He needs to work on, you know, forgiving himself. You know, I am more of like, you know, and especially when you are a parent, you know, you sometimes make mistakes, and you are like even like playing and the kid falls and you feel bad about it, but you have to pick yourself up and continue, because being a parent is not, it shouldn't be defined by one single act, and being a good parent doesn't define you by a single act. Like, for instance, there could be like, oh, your son's graduation and you forgot about going there or something like that. And like, the fact that you don't go the one time doesn't necessarily mean that's it. You know, that you don't get more opportunities, and then that just defines that you are a terrible parent. Same thing happens here. Yes, it was a terrible thing. It was a terrible accident. Dude, I fully understand that. Like, I would feel terrible if something like that happened to me, you know, and I forgot about my kid on the car. Like, I will feel like I am not responsible, but you need to, like, life goes on. Your kids are still there. Your kids still need you, you know, and yes, you are able to process your feelings, and you need to process your feelings and your guilt, and that is completely fine. But that can't just limit you to just be like, no, I am a terrible father. I made that one mistake and that's it. You know, I am a terrible father. I will always be a terrible father. That really is not how it works. But Julian does need time to process and to see that. Right now, he's still consumed by his guilt. And I understand it, because he has such a, you know, amazing heart. And he just, like, up until now, he just can't believe that he forgot. Like, it's not registering his mind, you know, and because of that, he believes he deserves all the pain in the world, you know. He saw that note, disgusting note, and I understand why Brooke just decided to, you know what, I'm gonna, you know, do some remodeling on this cafe. And like, I fully understand, because it's such a disgusting thing to say to someone that, you know, to someone you love. And of course, Julian should not pay attention to what strangers said about him, but he should pay attention to what the people around him actually think of him, you know. The person that loves him the most, Brooke, trusts him completely. Yes, she was upset. I think it was a logical reaction, but now she's fully, like, aware that, you know, nothing's wrong with Davis, and that she, like, Julian loves his kids, so he's not gonna put them in danger, you know, voluntarily. You know, it was just a mistake, a terrible accident that we eventually be able to move on, hopefully. But now he feels like he deserves the pain, that he deserves all of that, and he's putting himself in danger. And that is, honestly, that's not going to help, because what if this guy just is, I don't know, on drugs or something like that, and he pulls out a gun and shoots you for it, and you get killed or something like that? Like, imagine how much more harm will that do to your kid to have to grow up without you. You know, he needs to realize everything that is at stake right now, and he needs to understand that not one single act makes you the perfect parent or the worst parent in the planet. It's not one single thing. It's a lot of it, you know, and you make mistakes and you get back up and you continue, you know, and I think that is what he needs to do. And I think eventually he will be able to do it. But right now he is just blaming himself and he's filled of guilt, and I understand why. But he really, I hope that he reaches this peace within himself to understand that life goes on and he needs to be there for his kids, you know. Yeah, the whole Chris Keller, Tara, and Chase, I'm still very bored about it. I did like, however, the scenes with Chris and Haley when he was like, honestly, this woman right there, if she is worried, there is a reason for it. Like, I love seeing this different side of Chris. I really love that. I really love that. And in the other hand, Chase and his relationship with Chuck, how protective he is of Chuck, I like that. do not need the love triangle. Like, I don't understand why Chase just came in and he was like, how do you betray him? And like, you know, he was upset because the dad arrived and Chuck was just, you know, excited about it and like, you know, kind of left him in the back. But honestly, it's his dad. He was excited and like, I know you're protective of him, but you can't protect him from his dad. Unless the dad is a piece of, you know, then he's allowed to be upset. But like right now, he's just like throwing a tantrum, I feel, you know, Chase. And let's remember that he, on the season premiere, he was in the back of a car, a cop car, and he had blood on him. So what? Is he gonna kill Chuck's dad? What? What? I don't know. So we'll see what's going to happen with that storyline. But like individually, I like Chris and Chase's storylines. When they are with the love triangle, I'm like, you know what? It's season 9. I don't need a love triangle. So just be gone. I don't really need it. And Tara is so hard to be, like, she's not a very likable character at all. She's just annoying. Okay? Annoying. So I could, like, you could get rid of her. Like right now. I couldn't care. Let's put Chris and Chase together. How about that? That will be a better storyline than anything they have done with Tara right now. I'm sorry. Anyways, what else happened on the episode? Well, Brooke doing that. Then, like, the thing is, like, with, what's her face? Millie. The fact that, you know, Brooke kind of called her out for what she did, I think she should have been a little bit more like, really, you're shaming him, you're fat shaming him on, like, on a public network, and now apparently there's YouTube there as well, and you're doing that, you know, her, Millie, when you yourself had a eating disorder problem as well, that it was combined with the drug problem. Like, really? Like, I wish that someone could have said that. Because, honestly, it's just like, I feel like the fact that Mouth is fat is the joke of this season. And I do not appreciate that. I don't like it. Like, you could have done a million things with Mouth as a closing arc for the season. This is unnecessarily, especially because they're not treating it like it should be treated. Yes, I'm going to guess the times were different and, like, you know, those jokes back then in the, I don't know, 10 years ago or whatever, they could work, but definitely do not work right now and are just awful, you know, awful. And I am not the biggest Mouth fan. You guys know this. And even I am upset that this is his final arc for whatever reason. And, like, I don't know. It's annoying to me. And it's making me dislike Millie, who I love, you know? So, I don't know. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, Clay. In like, for instance, I hate what they're doing with Mouth, but on the other hand, I love what they're doing with Clay. Kind of, you know, because they're talking about this magical solution for your mental problems. And you know what? I am not a doctor, so I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, it is as simple as just unlocking that memory and just processing. It really is. I mean, I'm talking you from experience. You know, I recently, due to the pandemic, had a lot of sleeping issues, and it was like just a lot, you know, and I finally got treated for my anxiety and my sleeping disorders, and that unlocked a terrible memory. Then once it was unlocked, even though it was like a 1-2 second like kind of like memory that I had, my brain tried to fight against it and tried to lock it back so hard that it just paralyzed me, you know? And it wasn't as simple as like you find that out and then all your problems are resolved. It really isn't, you know. And if we're talking about a very, like, a traumatic event that you blocked out, it really is it's not as easy as they are making it seem. Because the guy is like, we're gonna talk, which is like, yes, that is the correct thing to do. And that is part of the treatment. Yes, correct. But like the process of you unlocking this memory and going through it and like making this terrible memory kind of not have the same effect on you. I had panic attacks during that time, anxiety attacks. I was depressed. I was like, it was just a whole thing. I do feel a lot better now, you know, but it's not as easy as they're making it seem. Do I appreciate that they're talking about him going to therapy and staying in this place to kind of monitor him? Yes, that is great. But it's not as cut clean as just like, you will remember it and you will unblock it and that will be it. Like, it's not that easy, you know? So, yeah. Anyways, so they're knocking on my door, even though I said that I wasn't going to go out. But that is what I wanted to say basically with Clay. I hope that he gets through it. I really, really hope that he gets through this issue. But I don't know if it's going to be 100% like as fast as they say it will be. Sorry again. Anyway, so yeah, that is what I think with Clay. Now, I do like that, you know, the time that they are taking with him, showing us the healthy steps. That is just wonderful. You know, I think it's great. I think, and also they have a lot more time, like, to let us know, oh yeah, the doctor might have said, oh, it just takes us for unblock it and then you will be fine. But maybe they will, you know, I will give them the benefit of the doubt that they will give us like a little bit more of like a stretch, like a more time onto like he will be okay, not just when he finds out what it is, but after he processes it in a healthy way. You know, but I do appreciate what they're doing with his storyline. I think it's important to show this type of things. And let's be real, I don't know how many years ago this aired. Let's be real, like the whole mental health issues, even till this day, is something so difficult to talk about that I am glad that this show is touching it the way that they are. I feel like it's very respectful and I like it. I really, really do like it. And I really hope that they continue doing a good job with the storyline, because unlike the one with Mouth, they're actually taking the time to explore what is going on with Clay instead of just making fun of him, you know. So that's good. It's a good way to like kind of like try to not make it as taboo to talk about mental health issues. It's really, really good. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Next episode, I do want my child to be okay. I want to see him. Okay, so next episode, it better be there. He better be there. He better be there. God, my camera went out of focus, but like, he better be there. I'm just saying that, okay? And yeah, I don't think it's Dan either. So anyways, I love the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. You can go right now to Patreon and watch the full uncut extended version for this reaction and so much more. So in case you guys want to do that, link as always will be in the description down below. If you're on Patreon, give it a heart, continue supporting for more, because I will be posting more reaction videos for One Tree Hill, so stay tuned for that. And for now, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for One Tree Hill. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.